let's talk about alternate trading networks. More specifically, Fairtrade and Tradecraft. These two organizations work towards ensuring producers in LICs, low-income countries, get a fair deal when selling goods. Now, this is particularly interesting to me because I've been learning about sustainable development in geography, and this got me thinking, well, what are some organizations that actually help, towards sustainable development? And this led me to these two organizations. And in fact, I have actually seen some, in my lifetime, I have seen some fair trade stickers on my bananas. And yeah, so I was sort of already familiar with them. Did you know that today there are over 30,000 fair trade products on sale in over 125 countries? For example, coffee. All fair trade coffee farmers are members of a cooperative, so it is easier to negotiate prices and obtain a price close to market value. Also, being part of a cooperative allows farmers to receive a fair trade premium, which can be used to invest not only in the farm itself but also into like the local community, such as investing in schools and like children, all that sort of stuff. So, I just wanted to let's look at a case study. Fair trade producers in Gujarat, India. So, India is one of the main producers of seed cotton, and in India, fair trade certified cotton farmers actually receive up to 20% more than non-certified farmers selling uncertified cotton. So this is obviously beneficial, a beneficial incentive to become a certified fair trade producer, which then leads to more positive benefits for not only the farmers themselves but also the wider environment. Because to be part of the fair trade scheme, you cannot use GMOs. You cannot excessively use water. You have to actually be mindful of that, and you have to try to protect the environment. So people joining the fair trade scheme also help to contribute to a more sustainable environment. In 2016, revenue from fair trade products sold in the UK reached 2 billion USD, bananas, and this was a 2% rise from the previous year. This results in LICs receiving 36 million in premiums, which can be used for investment in infrastructure and investment in education and healthcare, and this overall helps them to develop and potentially increase their income, increase their GDP, hopefully transition towards an MIC, a middle income country. And worldwide, there are 1850 settlements registered as fair trade towns worldwide, which is where fair trade is promoted. So, as you can see, fair trade is quite popular, quite known. These, I do think what they are doing is very beneficial to the environment and to low-income countries, farmers. I think it helps add security for them, and I think that this is obviously a very beneficial thing. So, I do support fair trade, and it's a good thing. Yes, it is very good. Tradecraft. These people buy products for sale in the UK from 30 countries, and they just yeah, that's just a fun fact. But they basically just try to help farmers by through trade. They actually have development projects in Asia, Africa, and South America. So like fair trade, they are quite worldwide. They have this horticulture project in Kenya, which helps Kenya's green bean sector in particular. Here they train 3,000 workers and 350 farmers to help develop the negotiating skills and educate them about human rights. This is important because developing a fair trade relationship with the consumers, for example, like supermarkets and stuff, with the farmers is important because often the supermarkets have greater power, greater bargaining power. They are bigger, and so it's easy for them to exploit the farmers. So it's important that people like Tradecraft actually help make sure that the farmers are receiving a fair price for their products. Over 60% of Kenyan bean produce is exported to the UK, so it's important that Tradecraft helps create this relationship between farmers and the UK. The project itself will result in improved income for 14,000 Kenyan workers, which is very impressive in my opinion. I hope you agree, but yeah, this was just a little bit about these two alternate trading network organizations, and I do think that this is very important as this is an example of globalization, right? And globalization is very beneficial in the world. It helps, in my opinion at least, it is very beneficial for allowing the goods to be transported from one location in one country to another, opening up a wider range of products that can be available to everyone worldwide. This allows people, greater access to different things. And overall, I think it's just a beneficial thing. But however, globalization does entail many consequences, and this is just one of them. Unfair trading relationships between high-income countries and low-income countries. So I think that what Tradecraft is doing, and fair trade is just good at trying to make sure that globalization does not become a problem. So, yeah, I just wanted to raise awareness of these two very wonderful organizations.